back everyone to another episode of your Daily Dose. I'm your host PB, and today on the channel we are swapping across to Dynasty Origins Conquest. As you can see, there is a Black Friday event on this game as well. So for those that are familiar with Dynasty Scrolls Pioneer, the same system has come back. Basically, it's just the jackpot system. Is it good? I don't know. Is it free? Yes, you should just do it. Play with it. I really don't want to cover it on this video just because I feel like most people can tap that screen and go into it. What I will say though is there is a Thanksgiving event. Make sure for those that are on the new EU server, EU server 1 and 2, make sure you're doing the event because you will be able to get some turkeys. Turkeys are very important. You really just need to do this. So make sure you get the blitz function once you unlock combat trials. You're hunting down the turkey. And the reason why you're hunting down the turkey is so that you get a full copy of Zhao Te or Tai Zhao. Basically, you need this guy if you want to run the Wei formation for the bonuses that he gives. He's very, very tanky and he's definitely worthwhile. I don't really want to talk too much about it. I just wanted to discuss it briefly because today's video is about drill grounds. So for those that are new, welcome to the channel. This one is just going to be covering the first set of drills. And really it's just to showcase how easy yet how complex some of these things are. If you are like me beating your head against the brick wall, it's okay. I what's the word here? I empathize with you. Some of these ones, I just look at the advice and go, that makes no sense. But in saying that, it's okay. I know that a lot of people go, it's so easy, PB, I don't know. And I'm like, yes, it might be easy for you, but it might not be easy for others. Now, if you just want me to show you how to do it, that's okay. You can just follow the screen. You can mute the video. But if you are interested, what I would recommend is following the tooltip. So the tip says Ma Chao is going to attack us and Tashi Shi is going to basically kill him. So if you wanted to go with Sun, you could probably finish it that way. If you wanted to go with this one down here, Zhao, you could go that way. But really the game is saying use Tashi Shi and you should be able to win. So this is the first ever. And he gets a little bit of a bonus. We go automated thing and then boom, we managed to kill this guy. The trap of this game mode is using the auto system, because if you need to use the auto system, chances are you're probably going to run into a sticky situation, and then you're going to have to heavily rely upon RNG. So right here it's saying basically Garnin is going to become the tank and he's going to get enraged. Let's see if that works out. If you don't know, the toggle system is here. So automated, non-automated. At the moment, it doesn't matter with the automated system because there is no strategist ability, but when that comes up, we might need to swap it off. And boom, done. Okay. So now the next one, is combine mage spells with hero skills for maximum effect of the spells. So let's have a look to see what it says. So Eugene's troops increase attack speed for a short time, and the spell battle cry makes your troops crit. So that means that the farther the targets, the higher the attack. So what we want to do is we want to go like here, and we want to keep this guy down here. Then we're going to go start, and we are going to turn off the battle function auto. So we're going to run it at 2 times speed, and what we want to do is we want to use battle cry now, and hopefully that's going to be enough to kill them. Very, very close. He's going to get there, but I think that's pretty much the one in the bag. Now, if you get stuck and you're like, oh, PB, I don't know how I keep getting stuck, turn off auto. Turn off your auto and do it manually. This whole idea of drill grounds is to teach you not to let the game run on its own. So don't be confused. There are a lot of modes where it's going to let you go auto. And of course, that means that it's going to be like easier for you and it's going to be less time. But at the same token, you won't be able to pass a lot of these other modes if you rely heavily on auto. It won't teach you how to win in certain player versus player environments, and it certainly is not going to help you out in the long run. So don't be afraid to turn auto off. Now, the next one is shields and healing can increase your troops' ability to survive. Properly time the use of spells to help your troops last longer on the battlefield. So here we go. We have Dian Wei, the Kratos, the man, the myth, the legend. Because you are fighting an archer, you want to put Kratos further in front. The reason being is because the further that the archer is from you, the higher chance that you actually die. So that is why you need to be paying attention. Let's go into there again. Let's go turn auto off. It's not on. And let's do the fighting. So you do need to actually pay attention. Make sure you have things loaded up and then start to do it like that. So this is all automated. Basically, it's a slow ass fight. But at the same token, you already know the solution is essentially to use these bubbles. Now you only get to use this once in the fight. You can just pretty much pop this immediately. And as you can see, he wins. So paying attention, not having the auto feature on and actually doing it manually will get you the W. Zhao Rong is a big threat to soldiers. Water Shield can resist incoming damage. Use spells at the right time to bring the biggest effect. So this is teaching you timing. And we got Water Shield. Wait for it, wait for it. And then we pop that because he's using his ability. And we mitigated the ability of the archer at the back. Now we're going to heal up. And that's pretty much it in the bag. So it's teaching you the strategies and the timing effects. It really, so I'm going to keep saying this, you really don't want to keep using the same auto function. Otherwise, you're just going to get stuck. You really are going to get stuck. But there you go. That's pretty much how to clear that challenge. Let's keep going on to the next one. A good combination of heroes can maximize the effect of their skills. So this is where it starts to open up in general. If you're curious, you can try any of these combinations. You don't need to run a tank. You don't necessarily have to do that. However, just be mindful that there always has to be one troop on the field. The game can confuse you thinking you're stuck with using the tank. You're not. You can, in fact, change that up a little bit. So you can swap the tank out for this guy. You can go like this. You can use the strategy at the back. So this guy has poison damage. This guy boosts and does basically poison damage as well. And this guy here, he is... I forget what he does. Papa Shoe. I feel like he just does extra damage. I'm going to go with that. So let's go ahead and see if this was the right combination. As I said, there are multiple ways to do it. There's no control of the strategist, so that's fine. We can just speed up the speed. You really do need to just gauge it. And no, so we know that we need to use a tank. We need to use a tank, but do we need to use the support? Probably not. Let's go ahead and use the tank. Let's go like this. Let's go like that. We could probably go back to back. And let's run it like this. Many options, many options. It is a fun experience, but like I said, it does get a lot harder later on. So if you don't learn how to do it manually, it's probably going to hurt you in the long term. And some of these fights are really close. Some of these fights are going to be really close. I think I can already kind of figure out what needs to be done next. Trial and error, right? The poison might kill this guy though. We might win. It's we might win. Yes. Clutched it. If that didn't work, I would have removed my infantry troop and I would have stuck the support stuff in there instead. So infantry will attack in front, line first, with no enemy ahead. Infantry will attack the nearest target. Spell more pawn summon. So this is teaching you how to summon some pawns. So what we need to do is put you up there. Let's go ahead and do this. Now, the game is literally telling us to summon some pawns. So let's summon those ones. And what that means is that old mate is going to go around the back and he's going to kill the archers because cavalry does more damage against archers. And then we get to pretty much kill the tank in the front row. And that's how you win. Very, very easy. Very easy once you know how to do it. Use formation to gather enemy troops in one place so that you can maximize the effect of magic spells. All right, so what we want to do is go with that. We'll go to the strategy at the back. We want to draw them in. We want to draw them in. Kill you off. And then it's just going to be cavalry versus my dude. I mean, 50-50 says we probably lose this one. So what we need to do next is do this. It's positioning. So when in doubt, position up the top. Get them to pretty much draw together. Yep, perfect. And boom, thunder damage. Draw them in close. Support should be able to do the AoE and kill a couple of the targets. It might just take a little bit of RNG. And I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, it's going to be close. Close win. Let's go. So it's little things like that, which basically mean that you just have to learn how to play the game. When Liu Bei dies, he will resurrect and buff a random hero. If death is inevitable, why not make the best of it? Right. So basically, that means that we want to make this guy here. So we're going to take you out. I'm going to swap Liu Bei in, and I'm going to stick you in the same position. This cavalry is going to charge me, and then we're going to miss. And then Liu Bei is basically, oh no, Liu Bei's not going to die. See what I mean, game? Like, you can play around with this, have a little bit of fun. It's just teaching you. It's really just teaching you the thing. Oh, he actually did die. Very nice. There you go. He died, resurrected, came back, killed them again. And that's pretty much it for the first layer of the drill ground. A little bit of an introductory into the game. Make sure throughout the day, if you are playing the Thanksgiving mode, there will be some turkeys that you can grab. Every single turkey you grab, it has an option to give you some gold. What we will finish though on the video is this. If you are thinking about spending gold on the game, I would recommend saving it for the essence tokens. Essence tokens equal, essentially they equal these things down here, which are treasure coins. The reason being is because you need to build these artifacts. So you need to unlock all of these artifacts. The only way to get these legendary ones, or the, I guess, mythic super duper ones, the red ones, essentially is to spend money or to basically hoard your tokens up in order to get them. They are pretty expensive to buy, so just be aware of that. This is like the only real place that I would spend gold on, that I can find anyway. And of course, there are some guaranteed legendary pulls as well, which is fantastic. So every 30 pulls, you do get a guaranteed legendary, which will pop up. And of course, those legendaries can in fact be some. Oh yeah, we did. We got the Tome of Treatment. Very nice, very nice. So some of these legendaries are actually ones that I need, and we did get a legendary back to back. Very cool. Let's see if we can get another one. Nope, that's pretty much it. And of course, do our free daily craft. And we can grab some of the resources as well. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Make sure that you're spending your gold on those. This is where pretty much you're gonna make the majority of your stuff. So if you're wondering about it, this is definitely where you're gonna get your power up. It's going to take a while to do it, but at the same time, if you don't actually start focusing on it, you're probably going to end up hurting yourself in the end. Relics is where you get your power boosts. So, like I said, focus on that. Make sure you're doing your Thanksgiving event and make sure you're having fun. Any questions, let us know in the comment section down below. Jump into our Discord in the link in the description box. And of course, hit that like, subscribe, notification button. I'll be back for part 2, which will be grill. I think I'll do a double one. I think I'll do this one and I'll do this one as well. What do you think? I think that's a great idea. Anyway, any questions, any concerns, I'll answer them all in the comment sections. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.